Hello everybody, it's your friend Phil, and let me tell you, I just had the most incredible adventure. I went to Japan. Now you might be thinking, Phil, Japan sounds expensive, and you know what? It can be. But I found a way to see this beautiful country, eat amazing food, and have the time of my life. I did a whole week for under $600. It's true. It all starts before you even get on the plane. You have to plan a little bit. Think of it as the appetizer before the big, delicious meal. A little bit of homework can save you a lot of money, and that means more money for ramen. And you know how I feel about ramen. So, what's the secret? First, I booked my flight way in advance. I used one of those websites that compares all the airlines and found a great deal. Next, I looked for places to stay. I landed at Narita Airport. Wow, the energy! I was so excited. I took a local train, not the expensive express, into Tokyo. It took a little longer, but it was much cheaper, only about 1,300 yen, or $9. I found my hostel in a neighborhood called Asakusa. It was fantastic. I paid about 3,000 yen, or $20, for my bed in a clean dormitory. After dropping my bag, I was hungry. I went straight to a 7-Eleven and got an egg salad sandwich. I also got an onigiri. My lunch was about 400 yen, or $2.75. For the rest of the day, I just walked. I saw the famous Todaiji Temple, which is totally free. The giant red lantern is even bigger in person. It's a beautiful spiritual place. For dinner on my first night, I found a tiny ramen shop tucked away in a small alley. A big, beautiful bowl of shoyu ramen cost me only 800 yen, or $5.50. The broth was so rich, the noodles were perfect, and the pork just melted in my mouth. It was heaven in a bowl. I went to sleep with a full belly and a happy heart. My food, transport, and bed came to about 5,500 yen, or $37. Japan was already everything I had hoped for and more. I couldn't wait to see what other delicious secrets this city was hiding. On day 2, I woke up ready for another adventure. Breakfast was from a family mart, another onigiri. On the morning of day 3, I said goodbye to Tokyo. I took an overnight bus to Kyoto. This was a brilliant move for my budget. The bus ticket was about 4,500 yen, or $30. It saved me the cost of one night's accommodation, and I got to sleep while I traveled. I arrived in Kyoto early in the morning feeling refreshed. I found my hostel near the main station, dropped off my bag, and paid for my 2-night stay, which was 5,000 yen, or $33 in total. I found a local bakery and got a melon pan. I got a coffee for 400 yen, or $2.75. Kyoto is all about temples and shrines, and many of them are free. I decided to explore the Gion district first. I just walked around getting lost in the old wooden streets. You might even see a geiko or a maiko. For lunch, I went to Nishiki Market. They call it Kyoto's Kitchen. Pickles on a stick, a small grilled squid, a soy milk donut. I had so many little snacks. My whole lunch cost about 1,000 yen, or $6.75. It was a feast. For dinner, I found a small udon restaurant. I had a simple bowl of kitsune udon. It was warm and comforting and only cost 600 yen, or $4. Later, I walked to the Osaka Shrine. It was so peaceful and, you guessed it, free. My first day in Kyoto, including the bus from Tokyo, came to about 6,500 yen, or $43.50. I was seeing the best of Japan and still saving money. On day 4, I wanted to see the Fushimi Inari shrine. You know, the one with thousands of red torii gates going up the mountain. The best part? The shrine is completely free to enter. Every gate is a donation from a person or a business. I walked for about an hour up the mountain, taking so many pictures. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes for this one. After 2 wonderful days in Kyoto, it was time for a change of scenery. I took a short local train to Osaka. The ride was only about 30 minutes and cost 580 yen, just under $4. Osaka is known for its food. They have a saying, "Kidaori, eat until you drop." Challenge accepted. I checked into my capsule hotel, a little spaceship pod, cozy and clean. I went straight to Dotonbori, neon signs everywhere. The famous Glico Running Man, takoyaki, octopus-filled batter balls, 6 hot off the grill, 500 yen, okonomiyaki, savory pancake packed with cabbage, pork 1, 800 yen, cooked on the griddle at the counter, dinner and a show. I had to try kushikatsu. Deep-fried skewers, meat, vegetables. I had a few skewers. 600 yen. My first day in Osaka was all about eating. I walked around, soaking in the atmosphere and nibbling on street food. The total for my food extravaganza was about 1,900 yen. Add in my train and my capsule hotel, and the day's total was 5,280 yen. I went to bed in my little pod, full and happy. Osaka had lived up to its reputation. It's a city that loves to eat, and I felt right at home. On day 6, I started my morning with breakfast from a konbini for 400 yen. Then I took the subway to see Osaka Castle. The subway was 230 yen. The castle grounds are a huge, beautiful park that is free to enter. I didn't pay to go inside the tower to save some money, but the view from the park was perfect. Save that money for another bowl of ramen. This city is a playground for your taste buds, my friends. On day 6, I decided to explore a different side of Osaka. I couldn't wait to see what other delicious things I could find the next day. It was my last day in Japan. It's always a little sad when a trip comes to an end, isn't it? But I was determined to make the most of it. I had one last convenience store breakfast. Egg salad sandwich, yogurt drink. It cost about 400 yen. I had a flight to catch from Kansai International Airport in the afternoon. I decided to explore Shinjuku, New World, Tsutenkaku Tower rising above the neighborhood. I didn't go up. I walked the streets below. I thought, why not one last taste? I found a small shop for lunch. Shrimp skewer, onion skewer, chicken skewer. Final meal cost, 700 yen. Perfect goodbye to Osaka flavors. After lunch, time to head to the airport. Local train from Shinjuku to the Nankai line to Kansai Airport. Train fare, 1,100 yen. Easy scenic ride. Looking out the window at passing buildings. I had seen incredible temples, walked through vibrant city streets, and eaten some of the best food of my life. All on a tiny budget. Sitting at the airport, adding up expenses, honestly shocked. And I knew without a doubt that I would be back. Travel doesn't have to be expensive to be rich in experience. Felt grateful. Ancient traditions, futuristic technology, peaceful shrines, bustling cities, all in one place. So the big question, how much did it all cost? I kept a careful list of everything I spent. Remember, this does not include my flight to Japan, but it covers everything for 7 full days on the ground. Accommodation for 6 nights was about 16,800 yen. My daily food budget was around 2,000 yen. That's 14,000 yen for the week. My long-distance bus was 4,500 yen. And my local transport, like subways and short train rides, added up to about 4,000 yen. Grand total for the week? Are you ready? It was approximately 39,300 yen. In US dollars, that's about $263. Even if we add a little extra for snacks, drinks, and maybe a small souvenir, let's say the total comes to 45,000 yen. My flight was a separate cost, but I found a deal for under $300 round trip by booking months ahead. So, my entire trip, flight included, was less than $600. You don't need a lot of money to have a $1 million experience. First, embrace the convenience store. The food is high quality, delicious, so cheap. It will be your best friend. Second, use overnight buses for long distances. You save on a night of accommodation and travel while you sleep. Third, look for hostels or capsule hotels. They are clean, safe, and a great way to meet other travelers. Finally, walk as much as you can and take advantage of all the free attractions, shrines, temples, parks, and vibrant neighborhoods. So go. Explore, eat, and enjoy every single bite.
Let's take a moment, look around, see the beauty in this town. Hands can build and hearts can mend. Together we can change the air. We can make a better world. Hand in hand, let love unfurl. With every smile, with every care, let's make a world we all can share. Look around, see the beauty in this town. Hands can build and hearts can mend. Together we can change the air. We can make a better world. Hand in hand, let love unfurl. With every smile, with every care, let's make a world we all can share.